It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO. It is brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and First Southern Bank.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South Fair Street right here in Jesup.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Hi, I'm Raymond Brown.
And I'm Mandy Yeomans. At First Southern Bank, our customers are like family. As a locally owned community bank, we're dedicated to helping our clients succeed.
We have loans for every need, whether it's personal or business. We have lines of credit, auto loans, equipment loans, and of course, we offer mortgages. Stop by our bank or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
The world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. And Bob, after that first game yesterday, I thought it was going to be a cakewalk, but second game was a whole different matter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, Wayne County and Trinity Christian.
Played real well in game one, didn't play too well in game two. So game three set for today, 4 o'clock. So hopefully Wayne County can bounce back. But again, we said at the beginning, it's a good baseball team. Again, that leadoff batter, Ty Pete, once he gets on base, he's hard to handle. So.
Okay, well, 4 o'clock out there at High Warren Field today. We encourage folks to get out there and support them Jackets. Let's make that 10th man out there, be a factor in the game. All right, so get out, wear that gold and white and black and yellow and support the Jackets. First pitch, 4 o'clock at Howard Bo Warden Field. So we can advance to the second round of state playoff action if we win today. Well, coming up here in Jesup and Wayne County next month is at the JC Fairgrounds is going to be the Spring Nationals Monster Truck event. And we've got Jim Morrison here. He's the promoter, everything. He wears the hat for everything. But Jim Morris is in the studio with us this morning. He's the one that puts on these big events. And Jim, when you first came to Jesup and Wayne County with this event, you normally held these big Spring National Monster Truck event in Savannah, but that venue got shut down, so now you're here in Jesup and Wayne County. Is that right?
Yeah, kind of what happened was after almost 20 shows at Oglethorpe Speedway in Pooler, the racetrack people had a chance to sell off to a big commercial warehouse project for an offer they just couldn't refuse.
Oh, yeah.
So shut her down, and quite honestly, was looking for a place. There's a new fairgrounds in Savannah that is being constructed, and they were running into some red tape. So I actually took the show to Statesboro last year. Very successful, but the Kiwanis Fairgrounds there really doesn't have a designated people to handle that facility, and the fellow that was in charge, unfortunately, about 3 weeks before my show last year, he passed away. And it was just kind of chaotic to get the things done you need to. I mean, you're in a field and you create a stadium and everything else, and you need somebody to be there to help you. And so I kind of given up on this area. Live in Ohio and done shows in Las Vegas and everywhere in between.
You do shows all over the country with monster truck shows.
Well, not just monster trucks. I mean, I do a lot of comedians. Just had a Jeff Foxworthy show a couple of weeks ago, and I've got a Christian show, Lauren Daigle, a big country show with Jason Aldean up in the Midwest, and I do a lot of the cage fights. But monster trucks are kind of fun because you get to deal with the kids and the families, and it's pretty cool when you see a show and you see some youngster out there beaming ear to ear and just having a heyday, and I don't know, it does something to your heart. Just you know, you're doing something cool. So
right.
I mean, we all want to make a living, but it isn't all about the money. It's about doing something, and you know when you did something good. And I'm just the event coordinator. I got to take a minute here to not bore people or sound like a commercial, but so I was asked to come here by one of the gals that used to live here, Jerice Rockwell. Last name is I think Stinson, works for TOC TV, but had a lot of ties here, and she said, I got a place I want you to come and look at. Tell me if you can do a show in our town. And that was the fairgrounds. And I said, well, I'm kind of crazy busy. My dad's in the hospital, but I'll drive all night and I'll be there in the morning. So that's what I did. I took a shower about 11 o'clock at night. I drove all night from Ohio, and I pulled in and met with one of the guys from Parks and Rec, and Jamie with the city council, and Heather with the tourism, and Amanda with the county commissioners. And they said, what do you think? And I said, it's just a field. But
it is.
But we can create this with help. And so that's what's been happening. So I'm now the event coordinator, and all these people are helping. So really, kudos to them guys. And if you know them guys, it's those people, the tourism and the county, they want cool things in this town for the people that live here. And this is a cool thing. And there's also like you guys, the media, like you guys, and the Press Sentinel is going to help publicize it. And I mean, I got these names, but you got O'Reilly Auto Parts, you got Reliable Roll-Off, Yancey Cat, Landon's Towing, Grant Lewis Towing. The Shriners are going to help do the beverages and raise money for charity in this town. Neesmith Chevrolet, Harder Recycling, Coke, Monster. All these people are helping make this happen. And so I'm going to coordinate it, and we've got a really kick-butt monster truck show. This is not some, lame show. I don't know what's the right word. These are big-name trucks. They're going to do big-name things. In fact, my motorcycle guy, somehow, you can do that satellite video now. He did that, and he said, I want to jump from that paper mill parking lot, from that lawn over the highway.
No way, Jose.
And I said, I don't think I can pull that off this time. But these guys, I mean, so this is a guy that does a backflip and lights himself on fire. So for him to say that, he would try it.
All right, so folks, we have got the biggest show ever here is the Extreme Spring Nationals Monster Truck event coming up on May 19th, that Friday, May 20th, Saturday, both evenings, and then Sunday afternoon. It's going to be held at the JC Fairgrounds. And if you've ever seen any of these big monster trucks on either in person or on TV, that's what we're going to have right here for the first time in Jesup and Wayne County. The county, the cities, the tourism board, everybody's gotten together to help Jim put this together. I remember when you walked in the station, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, whenever it was, with the lady there from WTOC, you had nothing. And then everybody came together in the last couple of weeks to help you put this together.
Well, so we take this field and we create a stadium. So we bring in, we've designed this with 4,000 seats a show. At Oglethorpe, there were some nights when we would do 5,000 people and turn away 4,000 or 5,000, but kind of had to guesstimate at how many people we thought we could bring each day. So we set it up with 4,000 bleachers, and then we bring in 30 loads of dirt, and then we bring in buses and cars and all
That's right. You're bringing in the old cars and the old buses. You've had people here locally help you out. These monster trucks will fly over,
crush,
roll
destroy,
over,
crush,
Just, I mean,
And
if you've seen the monster trucks with all the flames and the fire and the jumping and the big wheels and the rollovers and all that kind of stuff, that's what we're going to see here at the JC Fairgrounds, May 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Right, you'll see the big names. We've got all different kind of cool concessions, and I get asked, "Will beer?" Yes, beer will be served, and great food, and water, and soda, and energy drink, and there's free parking. There'll be security. It'll be well lit. We got a professional concert sound system coming in, so you need to come early, stay late. The show's on Friday and Saturday at 8 o'clock. Doors open at 6:30. Show's about 2.5 hours. On Sunday, it's a 2 o'clock show. Doors will open at 12:30 and last till about doors at 12:30. Show at 2, about 4:30. There's bleacher seating. I'll have some chairs as well for some people that can't climb up in the bleachers. There'll be a VIP section. I don't want to hard sell somebody on a higher price ticket, but a VIP ticket is $35.
And a regular ticket for adult is 28. Is that
28
right?
for adults, 15 for kids 2 to 12, and the VIP is the same price for everybody. So somebody looks at me and says, "Why should I pay that extra money for that VIP ticket?" Well, here's why. One, we have a preferred seating area. It's closer to the concessions, closer to the bathrooms, and less walk from the parking lot. Number two, before the show, you get to go out and meet all them drivers. You get to take pictures with the trucks. You get autographs, meet the motorcycle guys. Kids can sit on their bikes, all that kind of cool stuff. We'll have the Minions there for the kids, and the kids get a toy monster truck. And
when you say Minions, what do you mean by that?
Well, they're actually Minion characters. So we have
Minion characters going to be there for the kids to be able to have pictures taken with them.
We have to go through all the trademark stuff, but yes, and so they'll get to meet them and get pictures, and then they can get a toy monster truck. And for little girls, if they don't want a toy monster truck, although I just seen a post on the social media because it's blowing up, there's a 7-year-old little girl, and the mom's texting the dad and saying, I think her name's Mandy or something like that. It says Mandy wants to have her birthday party, a monster truck birthday party. So the little girl wants to go to the monster.
She wants to go to the monster truck party and have a birthday party out
there. We
have
some things for the girls too. So there's a full concessions again, plenty of food, T-shirts, novelties, and it's just a full-blown show. You're going to see wheelies and donuts and racing and freestyle and buses, and now they do them technical tricks, guys, where they stand them on their nose, and they call them stoppies or nosies, but they go front and they balance.
They balance on their front tires.
They got a gyro system in there that once they get it up, will keep. Anyway, so you see all the tricks. The audience are the judges for most of these awards. There's about $40,000 given away to the trucks based off of performance. And those kids and moms and dads and grandma and grandpa, by applause, they pick the winners. So
they do, huh?
Yeah, so
wow.
It's really cool because the people are really involved. And then we have a lot of contests for people to win additional prizes, and we have rides in a monster truck. So before the show,
rides in a monster truck.
Yeah. There's a couple of them that come. They ride 10 people at a time, and they get in the back, and so they'll be able to take rides before the show, at intermission, and after the show. So and then again, the Shriners are involved, and they're going to raise money for the community. So I don't know what to say, but it's a real deal. It's at the fairgrounds Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
May 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Right, and you know what? Your tickets are available today online at Showclix, and that's spelled SHOWCLIX.com. If you buy them on there, you don't need a printer, you don't need to do nothing. You just buy them. They'll give you a receipt, but you don't even need that. Once that purchase is made, I get an email, and then we put the tickets in an envelope, and when you show up at the ticket booth out there, you'll just come up and say, hey, my name's Bob. And
so you can get those right at showclix.com.
Or you can get them at all the area O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The tickets are already out?
Well, they'll be there today. So give me a few hours.
Give me a few hours and the tickets will be at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm talking about anywhere in your listening audience. So, of course, here and in Baxley and Waycross and Blackshear and Alma and all these surrounding area, Glenville, Brunswick, Midway, Hinesville, and we also have military discounts on post at Stewart and Hunter at the Leisure Travel office. So, and you can also get your tickets at the tourism office here down by, I guess, the train station. Again, later today.
Once you get them out. So let's just say after 1 o'clock.
And I'll give you a number, although you won't remember it. And I'm going to leave it here at the station. So if your listeners don't write this number down, where they can reach me if they have a birthday party and they want somebody to be wished a happy birthday, or there's any trials or tribulations. My number is 366-1784. But I'm going to leave you that number because your listeners can just hit you guys up.
Right.
And I hope people will come and support this. You know, the plan for me, getting older and dealing, we were talking the other day about just some health issues, doing this nasty fight with some cancer crap. And so with that in mind, I've decided instead of going to 80 stops a year in the country, what I'd like to do is to maybe go to 15 or 10 cities, but maybe do a monster truck show, maybe do a cage fight, maybe bring Tracy Lawrence and Justin Moore for a concert, or maybe bring a Jeff Foxworthy or Larry the Cable Guy. Maybe this is the town. So I don't know. So if you want good entertainment, I think I can do it with the help of you guys. But people need to come to the show. If you don't, you know, I heard a lot of people say, it's about time we have something to do around here. Well, so here it is. And everybody's trying to bring you stuff to this town. So now you just need to come.
That's right. It's going to be at the JC Fairgrounds next month, May 19th, 20th, 21st. The Extreme Spring Nationals Monster Truck event is going to be taking place. All these folks on this poster are going to be there?
Yes. Actually, you know, I always put on there subject to change, but everybody that's on there is scheduled to come. I'm actually working on 2 more trucks that aren't on there. A truck called Mississippi Nightmare that the guy's, he's just a hillbilly, but he likes playing in the mud and he likes tearing his stuff up. And this is a funny business, but they tear it up on the weekend, and then all week they complain about having to fix it. But then you know what? They tear it up again next week because they know that destruction is really the name of this game, and that when somebody tears their stuff up, now it's like the football game and it's like going to a car race. At the football game, you want your guy to cream the quarterback. You want him to, but you really want the kid to get up. You don't want him hurt. You go to a car race, you want to see a wreck. You want the guy to jump out of the flaming car and hold his hand up and go, I'm okay. I mean, that's what we want. That's the thrill. So that's what happens. These guys know they got to tear their stuff up, and the more they tear it up, the louder the kids cheer.
I mean, look at all this right here. You're going to have the world's largest truck there, Sergeant Smash.
That's the ride truck.
Yes, you're going to have the Predator there, the Monster Jam Legend, and you've got so many other. You got a one here that's got the new all 3D body. It looks like it was made by a 3D printer.
Yeah, it was. You know, that's a fiberglass body.
And you got so many big names are going to be here
and
when it comes to monster trucks.
Yeah, the star of this show is going to be a kid out of Wisconsin. I have a brother-sister team, the only one that I know of right now in North America that drives monster trucks, and they took it over from their daddy. They're out of Kewanee, Wisconsin, and the last name is Taluchka. Don't ask me how to spell it because I always do it wrong. But anyway, it's a brother and sister team. One of them's 19 and the other one's 23, and the girl is a nursing student, but she drives a monster truck on the weekend. And they've been around their daddy's truck ever since they were little kids. But the trucks are called Get Her Done 1 and Get Her Done 2. And of course, everybody likes that. We call it the redneck truck, kind of off of that Larry the Cable Guy Get Her Done tagline. And so this kid is the hottest kid in North America right now. He's a Monster Jam superstar. He's beaten Gravedigger. He's beaten everybody. He does all that technical stuff, the nosies and the, I don't know, it gets on 2 wheels on the side and makes a complete circle. And
yeah, I'll see a picture right here. It's amazing.
Just and you know what? And the sister, she might be the best female driver in the world. She's just a step behind him, but on the right day, she can beat him. So, of course, now remember, I told you the audience is by blood. So every mom and every little girl, they're cheering for the sister.
Right.
And every boy and every guy's cheering. So you got this family rivalry going on in the grandstand too, you know, and they're screaming louder and so everybody's just having fun because the kids are screaming and yelling and clapping and waving their flags, and we got all these light up things so when it gets dark. And then this guy who does this backflip on fire, there's only 2 guys in the world that even do it. to do a backflip
on the motorcycle. Mm-hmm.
On a motorcycle, I'm out just with the backflip. The fire thing.
I know. There's a picture of him right here, backflipping on fire like this. I mean, this is going to be a huge
anyway,
event.
So this is a real show. This isn't, like I say, this isn't some small show. Just because I'm from a town of 29,000 people. How many people live here?
In Wayne County, 30,000.
Okay, so we're kind of from the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, traditionally the big shows go to Columbus, Ohio, or Dayton or Cincinnati, about 40 miles away. I'm assuming traditionally the bigger shows go to bigger cities here.
Right, well, like you did many years in Savannah before you lost the venue. Now you're doing it here.
You're going to see a really good show. So I hope people, again, come. I know the social media part's good, but tickets will be out. Get your tickets. I don't want to ever tell anybody we're going to turn people away, but it could happen in this market.
Well, you've had happen in the past when you put on these shows.
There was a perfect storm in Savannah several years ago where the weather just was perfect, and we had no room. We had people standing. It was over 5,000, and the State Highway Patrol had to come in, and they told us they had to shut the entrance, which was off of Highway 80, I think it is. Okay. And I said, well, good, because we don't have any more room. He said, traffic is backed up 1.5 miles to the interstate and 1 mile down the interstate trying to get off, come to this show.
Amazing.
He estimated there was over 5,000 people that.
So that show that was in Savannah is now going to be here in Jesup and Wayne County, coming up on May 19th, 20th, and 21st at the JC Fairgrounds. The Extreme Spring Nationals Monster Truck. You'll see the posters up all around town. Good-looking poster here. And tickets are on sale. You can go online to showclicks.com. That's show and then click CLIX.com, showclicks.com. And then later today they're going to be available at all the O'Reilly Auto Parts stores here in this area, also the Wayne County Board of Tourism office, in the train depot in downtown Jesup, also on the Fort Stewart Leisure Travel, Hunter Army Leisure Travel, and where tickets will be available at all these locations, plus online at showclicks.com. CLIX.com.
And I mean, they can always contact Butcher Bob and get the skinny, right? Because you guys will have all the information.
Oh, we got it all.
Yep. So
we got it all right here.
Yep. So, guys, again, thanks for having me. As we get closer, we'll talk about it. We'll give away some tickets. And maybe that week of the show, we'll see if we can't get the motorcycle guy or one of the drivers. I mean, I'd love to get the brother.
Yeah, I'd love to get some of those folks here on the show the week before
the event. Because, that's got to be a all week who's the best and kind of thing going on, and they push each other, but they're really, really good and just amazing. And Predator, he's been a Monster Jam legend for 25 years.
Man.
So good trucks, good show. Hope everybody will come, get your tickets, and we'll see you.
Well, Jim, we'll have you on a couple of more times at least before the event itself. But here in Wayne County, we're working hard to help you make this a success. And I'm sure that a lot of folks are going to show up to this big monster truck event going on the JC Fairgrounds on May 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Thanks for having me.
All right, take care. Bob, you have any questions or comments for him? All right.
Is that Metal Militia?
Yeah, the Metal Militia. So
the guy that sets himself on fire when he flips.
Yes. So what happens is
on purpose, Bob. He does it on purpose.
Yeah. So Bob, when this motorcycle stuff took off, it started off on the West Coast. Okay, and if you were good enough, you could become part of a signature group called themselves the Metal Militia, the metal for the bike, kind of a cool name. And so to be good enough, the other signature trademarks would be somebody that's performed at the X Games, which is, again, or the Do Games, which was sponsored by Mountain Dew. So if you've performed and got medals in them, first, second, third, just like the Olympics. And in fact, I don't know if you know, but they're now talking about adding some of them sports to the Olympics.
Wow.
I mean, it's just taken off so big.
I know these shows are popular. I went to one down in Jacksonville years ago.
Yes,
it
sir.
was pretty packed. So,
well,
kids love this stuff.
They do love it, and of course, the signature trademark name is Monster Jam. They're the big money guys. But there's a few markets actually that I do where I go head to head with them. If one's in Oklahoma City, and we outdraw them. I mean, if we have the right place, we can do anything they can do. So I hope people will come and see the show. We'll keep trying to make it better. You got choices. That's why we made the choices of the 3 different days, because Bob might have a baseball game he's got to go to on Friday, and Butch may have something to do. His wife may tell him he's got to cut the grass on Saturday and he can't go nowhere, but he can come on Sunday. And we're, like I said, we're going to try to help out some of the youth groups and raise some money. We're talking to some of the church groups about maybe helping do the parking and
it's free parking, folks.
Yeah, parking and ushering and stuff like that. So we want you to come and have a good experience, and I think you will.
Have a blast. Have a blast.
Just come early, stay late, spread the word. Monster Trucks, May 19, 2021, Jesup Fairgrounds and JC Fairgrounds in Jesup, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, Jim, have a good day.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Bob, let's just kind of wrap up here on what's going to be going on at Howard Bo Warren Field this afternoon.
It's Game 3 again, first round of state playoffs. 14 of the 16 brackets are full for the Sweet 16. Wayne County trying to get to take on Perry on Saturday, but they need a win today. If Wayne County wins, it starts Saturday here at Howard Bo. If Trinity Christian wins, it'll start Saturday up in Perry, Georgia. So Game 3 today, split yesterday. Wayne won Game 1 11-1. They won Game 2 8-3. Game 3 today at 4 o'clock. Need a big crowd out there to support the Yellow Jackets.
All right, sounds good. All right. And the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and First Southern Bank.